So, viewers, I hope everyone is doing well. Today, we are going to discuss a very popular free VPN with you. So, let's get started. As you can see here, this is Privado VPN. When we search for a free VPN, this one is quite popular because here you get 10 gigabytes of data per month for free, and its features are actually quite awesome and very nice. Let's try to look at the features. I'll start by minimizing this and opening the VPN app. As you can see, I am currently connected with a free ID. My ID here is on the free plan. If we look here, we are currently on the free option, and scrolling down, it asks us to update or upgrade. If we go into the settings, you'll see that for almost everything, we are using the free version options. I will show you what happens if you upgrade, but first, let's see what you can use for free. I have sorted the server list by latency low to high. We can see that the Indian server has the lowest latency. So let's connect to the Indian server first and see what kind of speed we get. You can see it is connected. Now that it's connected, let's go to fast.com and test the speed to see what we are getting. We can see it starting 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, hitting 20, 26, 27, dropping to 25. So it's hovering around 22 Mbps. Let's check the IP address we are getting to see its category and if there are any complaints against it. I'm searching on hooer.net. Okay, we can see the DNS is showing Netherlands, but the IP we are getting is Mumbai, India. As you saw, I connected to Mumbai. Since this is a free account, it doesn't seem extraordinarily good, but it's decent. Let's try changing the country to see if we get better results. I will reopen the app. Now let's try Germany. A Frankfurt IP should appear. It shows connecting and retrieving IP. Okay, it's connected. Let's refresh the browser. We can see the security is moderate, 70%, which is good. Now let's check the speed for this one. It's showing 4, 8, 9, 10, up to 16, 18, and hitting 20 Mbps. It's average. Now, let's log into the account on their website. If we go to the antivirus option, it tells us to upgrade. If we go to the download option, it shows the standard platforms. You can use this single account on Windows, macOS, Android, Android TV, FireTV, and even Apple TV. There are also browser extensions for Chrome, Edge, Firefox, and Brave, so you can use it nicely on almost all devices. If we look at streaming, with the free account and the 10 gigabytes data, you can access quite a lot. However, for Netflix, Paramount Plus, and Amazon Prime, you will need premium, but services like HBO Max, Disney Plus, and others are accessible for free. Some specific ones like Spotify or Teleboy will require an upgrade, but overall, the 10 gigabyte limit might be enough for general browsing, but for streaming, you might feel the need to purchase premium. If we go to the SOCKS5 Proxy section, you can see it is currently in a blocked state. This means to use SOCKS5, you have to pay for premium. Similarly, the ad blocker option is also unavailable to us on the free plan. So how much does it cost to upgrade? Let's check. I will provide you with a coupon code that will give you a very good discount. 12-month plan, it costs about $1.33 per month. 24-month plan, the cost drops further to about $1.11 per month. 1-month plan, this is much more expensive at $10.99 per month. In my opinion, buying the annual plan is the best deal. You can pay via credit card, PayPal, or cryptocurrency. Before buying, let's look at the service again without premium. As you saw, on the free version, we were getting about 10-12 Mbps. Let's connect to the United Kingdom and check the speed there. For those who need a VPN regularly, 10 GB is very little and will run out quickly. Okay, connected to the UK. The IP quality is average since it's a public server.
Let's check the speed. It's giving around 6 Mbps. Now, let's look at a premium account. If you purchase premium, your dashboard will look like this. You can turn on threat protection and use every single option available here. If you scroll down to manual configuration, you get options for OpenVPN and WireGuard. For OpenVPN, you select the country and download the configuration file. You can also select the specific port you want to use. For WireGuard, it's the same. There are many server locations available. Just select one and click Download Configuration to get the file. In the premium subscription, all streaming services are unblocked. There are no issues here. The best part is the SOCKS5 proxy. It is now open for you. You get a specific username and password for the proxy. You can reveal the password here. It also provides a setup guide and an option to reset credentials. You have a huge list of SOCKS5 proxy servers available, like Kuala Lumpur, Kyiv, Lisbon, and many more. Right here, you can add the antivirus option, the Install Security System. You will need to download this separately, with options available for both Windows and Android. There are many cybersecurity and privacy features here that you can use fully. When you come to the download option, it's just like before. However, for streaming, all the options have opened up nicely. As you can see, there are no blocks or issues here. You can use everything smoothly. The most interesting part is the SOCKS5 proxy. And if you go to the control tower, you get access to advanced features. For instance, you can create up to 10 profiles to share your account. You can set up a default profile, name it, and even set restrictions. You can also use their secure DNS services within the VPN. As you can see, the DNS options are listed here. If you check the setup guide, it will show you everything. Here are my DNS settings. I've blurred some parts for privacy. You can also enable options for threats, family security, and social security right from here. Now, let's check the speed of the premium account. You can see my data usage on the free account here. I'll log out now. After logging out, it gives me the option to log in again. So let's sign in with the premium credentials. I am logging into my premium account now. It's authenticating. This might take a little time to log in properly. You can see my account is logged in. If I show you the status, Auto Connect and everything else is now enabled. My previous disabled options are now active. Under Account, you can see it says Best Plan with unlimited data. For protocols, I can choose WireGuard, OpenVPN, or keep it on automatic. I'll leave it on automatic for now. Next, we will test the SOCKS proxy. But first, let's go to the VPN. I'll cancel the Auto Connect. If I check the speed test list, all servers are now open for me, no blocks. Let's try connecting to South Africa and see what kind of speed we get. It's connected. Previously, on the free version, I was getting around 13 megabytes per second. Let's see if there's an upgrade in speed with premium. Speed varies by country, but the result is similar to the free version. The main benefit here is that we can access many more countries. Checking the IP, the result shows moderate. Now, let's step out of the app and try the SOCKS proxy later. But before that, let me check one more country. Let's connect to Lisbon. Connecting to Lisbon, Portugal. Okay, we are connected. With Premium, the VPN works very smoothly. Let's check the speed for this one. We are connected to Portugal. The anonymity is still moderate. Since we are connecting through the software, there might be some software limitations affecting the speed. So this time, let's try testing the SOCKS5 proxy directly. I'll close the app. Now, using the undetectable browser, I will connect to SOCKS5. I'm creating a new profile called Test1. I need to grab a proxy. Let's take the Bangkok proxy from the website. I'm pasting the Bangkok proxy details here. Saving it. Let's check if the proxy is working. It's not working because I didn't select SOCKS5. Let me fix that. Saved. Now checking the proxy. Okay, the proxy is active now. I selected Bangkok, but let's see what happens. Going to fast.com, the speed is actually really good here. I'm getting my full bandwidth, around 43 megabytes per second. This matches my full line speed. Let's check the IP on hooer.net. Interesting. I selected Bangkok, but it's showing a German IP. There seems to be a mismatch in the system. However, look at the anonymity. It is 100% secure. This means the SOCKS5 proxy is working perfectly for privacy. Let's try another country to be sure. I'll switch to Hong Kong. I'm stopping the profile, editing the proxy details, getting the Hong Kong address, and saving it, checking the proxy. Okay, let's reload the page. The flag hasn't changed. It still looks like Germany. The speed is around 27 megabytes per second. It seems the system is routing through a different location despite selecting Hong Kong. Since Hong Kong gave us a German IP, let's try Amsterdam. I want to see if we can get the correct location. Updating the proxy to Amsterdam settings, check proxy, and let's run the browser. Testing the speed for Amsterdam. We're getting between 15 to 25 megabytes per second. Since my connection is 40 megabytes, this is actually a quite good result for a proxy. Now let's check the IP on Hoover.net. Finally, it's showing the correct country, the Netherlands, Amsterdam. And look at the anonymity score. It is 100%. This means the SOCKS5 proxy is working perfectly for privacy. Let's try one last check. I'll take a proxy for Sao Paulo, Brazil. Let's see. Checking the IP, it shows Mexico instead of Brazil, but the anonymity is still 100% and speed is decent, around 10 megabytes per second. I will do a deeper analysis on this later. That's all for today. Bye.